Alright, welcome back to Blockhood! Story Mode 5, Blockhood. I am still doing battle with this whole getting stuff stopped trying to make it decay, and it's kind of messing with my head. It's messing with my... He's decayed even more. His hair's gone to white now. But anyway, I got these farms in place. Should be able to recycle water to and from our apartments. There you go. It's kind of a weird... kind of trying to balance everything all at once, and it's really hard. Restore all the small apartments in the hood. You might want to use the splice pane, which is this thing over here. I guess I've been using. Oh, it's even showed me some little arrows. It's really kind of complicated trying to get all this going. So, like I say, we might get on and do some of the challenges later on, but man, this is really hard. Maybe I'll just jump into sandbox mode kind of thing. I can restore all this. Man, I've got a lot of resource all of a sudden. But yeah, it's less of a blockade. It's more of an entire complex little ecosystem. I don't have enough of those people shaking hand things anymore. What is that? Community? What is that thing? I keep looking over here going, there's so much stuff. All my trees died at one point. I was like, well, that's not fair. My trees died. How am I supposed to make things work if my trees keep dying? Come on. And then these other things explode, and I don't know. What uses hardly any groundwater? Elm trees, oak trees, palm trees use almost no groundwater, but put out a lot of that. Okay. Well, maybe it's time I start figuring out some of those complex things, like what uses almost no groundwater. And did all my houses explode again? Possibly. This game is complicated. Okay. I restored a couple of these little things over here, these compost plants. Mainly because they put out some greenhouse gas, which I need for the algae. Otherwise, they aren't happy. Where these things over here, they just put out organic waste. They want organic waste and water, but they put out fertilizer and biogas. And so I went, oh, that's not really a good solution. Okay, I got 10 more houses. Yeah, I got a lot more houses to restore. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all that. I don't know if I have the things. I need more power all of a sudden. There you go. There's a problem. They sort of just said, hey, restore all your houses and good luck. And I'm kind of like, oh, okay, thanks for that. That sounds rather complicated. Why am I restoring those? Why don't I just bulldoze, and put in new stuff? Because, hey, it doesn't really cost that much money. See? Listen to that sound. That is the sound of things failing. Because reasons. I get all that in. Do I have money? I'm a little bit light on money. So that's the other thing. You kind of... listen to the stuff explode again. It's a difficult symphony of stuff just exploding over and over. I can't keep it all together. I can't, these all died. Why did they all die? Really? Seriously? I don't have enough fresh... Look, I got all these things. Not enough fresh air. Not enough money. Not enough organic waste. Not enough grey water. Not enough this. It's like micromanaging SimCity, but on an exponentially harder phase. Every time I make that go happy, it makes the little blowing noise. And that kind of makes me happy, making the little blowing noise. So go get money in the right place. Fresh air is being problematic. I wonder if... What can I put in... What will give me lots of fresh air? Not palm trees. They give me lots of fresh air, but they require heaps and heaps of stuff. That gives me some fresh air, but I'm really short on groundwater. Whoa. It's not really good options here, is there? What is going to do it? Groundwater, fertilizer. Have I got a lot of fertilizer? Sand. Sand could be good. And meanwhile, while I'm fiddling around reading this thing, the whole place is slowly falling apart. And that's not necessarily the best plan. What uses almost no... That uses salt water. I didn't even know I had salt water. Where's the salt water? And why is it not alphabetical? Why is this not alphabetical? Apparently, I guess I have salt water somewhere. Okay. No matter what I look at, things are going to require groundwater. And okay, so that's brought the pumped the fresh air up a little bit. Is that what I'm getting from that? Some things I can't get rid of. Now my palm trees have died. Oh, game, what do you want from me? This seems really complicated. Okay, fresh air's gone down. Grey water's looking a little negative. Fresh air is still way down. I don't know how to make that great again. Let's pop up to here. Grey water, greenhouse gas. Can I restore that? Yeah, it looks like I can restore those back again, maybe. And maybe try and keep these houses on track. Fresh air goes up every time I restore one of those. Money's looking... Oh, I see. Okay, so I have a buffer here. I have this buffer of 520 money, and it ticks down every now and then. Grey water's ticking down a little bit. If I see, look, it ticked down a little bit then. Fresh air's got a nice big buffer, but it's ticking down. Grey water. Grey water, okay. I don't have enough grey water to take care of problems, but if I create another house, it rises fresh air, decreases grey water. Fresh air is being a bit of a And what about water? What about normal water? I feel like I'm juggling here. I can't see that icon anywhere. That groundwater icon. It wants that. Forest snag? Really? Is that what we're calling it? A forest snag? Huh. Need a teeny tiny bit more money. What does this do? Groundwater to normal water. How are these things going? Water to water? Yep. I definitely need to make a bit more money. How are these going? That one's still trucking along. That one keeps collapsing. But if I do that, some things turn green. Yeah. Yeah, that did it. Okay. So now we're just stuck with not enough fresh air and a little bit of grey water. Huh. If I restore a couple more apartments, will that give me more grey water? Yep. Why those are decaying? Because they don't have enough groundwater. Oh, what do you want from me? It's all so complicated. If I make more of these, will that... Now they're all being difficult. Stop being difficult, trees! And then the fresh air goes down. And everyone gets unhappy and mad with me because they don't have enough fresh fliminy jiminy air. I'll just plant more of them. Yeah, I'll just whatever. I'm just going to keep planting until they decay. Ha! Suck on that. There we go. We're just going to keep putting in poplar trees. That's how we're going to solve this problem. Everything else is in the green except for fresh air. Not sure I'm going to solve that problem other than planting a whole heap of trees. What about those algae rock things? Where are they? They were up here. Is that going to solve my problems? Now, at this point, you're just listening to ramblings. Lots and lots of ramblings. Wow, they use almost no groundwater, although they don't put much up. Okay, anyway, back onto story mode. This is story 5. Okay, with all the box nests, why don't we finish planting more natural ones? Sure, we're probably going to need more groundwater, right? Hopefully it'll rain soon. Some blocks can put existing water back into earth, replenishing the hood's groundwater supply directly. There you go. In the production inventory, there are sprinklers, which run on electricity to irrigate our surroundings. Okay, where are those? I've clicked on the thing. Sitting area? I'm not seeing any sprinklers. In organic inventory, wetlands and canals can both restore groundwater. No way! That's what I was looking for. That's what I was trying to figure out. I mean, how do we make that work? Generate positive production trend for groundwater. Yeah, that's what I'm really struggling with at the moment. Maybe we can take out this whole area here. Yeah, that can all go. Can we get rid of anything else? No, we can't get rid of anything else. Groundwater seems to be being a massive problem. So what was it? Canals and... Canal? Yeah. Just go with the flow. You never know where you're going to end up. And can I rotate them? Do they turn corners? Nope, they look redonkulous. They don't turn corners. They look a bit silly, really. But I do need groundwater. That turns water into fresh air. What do these do? Inputs water, outputs 1 grey water. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So how are we going to make that water? I need sprinklers, canals. Those canals kind of look dumb, but hey, it works, right? It works. Let's get rid of those wells. And what else did it want? It just kind of worked. I think it's time we upgraded our old treehouse. Whoa. Wow, that's looking pretty flashy. Let's see. Let's get a good look in there. Look at that. That's looking pretty cool. I've come a long way from building a little treehouse. A talking pig keeps telling me what to do. Alright, let's plant some more nature until we got enough wilderness in the hood again. Generate 1000 wilderness. Well, there you go. Boom. Job done. Job done. I am struggling with fresh air, though. That is probably giving me the biggest headache. That produces bees. I don't really need bees. I mean, what am I using bees for? I don't have like a massive bee need. Greenhouse gas, fresh air. I could probably start doing some of these things. I need to get that fresh air trend in the right direction. So I'm probably playing sandbox mode is probably a little bit easier at this point. I don't know. Fresh air. Yeah, I'm still well in the red for that one. So hopefully fresh air is not going to run out anytime soon. Try not to think too much about that one. That's going to need greenhouse gases, which I don't have a lot of. Maybe I need to feed some people some beans. They all need beans. Okay, anyway, on with the show. More smells my younger days. I think we're on the right track then. If we keep building and restoring, I'm sure the people and animals will return. Use any blocks and resources to attract human and animal inhabitants back to the hood. Use the inhabitants database. Pause menu to find recipes. What, for humans and animals? We're going to eat... Are you telling me we're going to eat humans and animals with our recipes? Well, I think that's just a little bit dark there, game. But anyway... I don't have enough greenhouse gases. I'm not sure what makes greenhouse gases. Nothing seems to make... Like, I thought I'd have a lot more greenhouse gases in my life. Based on all the possibilities. But I guess not. What, like... These make greenhouse gases, but that's kind of about it. They need fresh air, and they put out a tiny amount of greenhouse gases. Oh, they put out more greenhouse gases. Raw cotton, organic waste, greenhouse gases, needs pesticides, which is that. I mean, it's all just sort of following the supply chain, right? Following, reverse engineering, working it out, trying to get everything back and working again. Now, if I remember how things work, I'm betting some people want beer. And they not only want beer, they're going to need beer. Because there's nothing you need more at the end of a long day. Abandoned bar. Needs beer. See? What? You reckon we can get that going? We've got these compost plants trucking along. Empty field? If I hit that, will things work out alright? Yeah, it's looking pretty okay. I got some negative stuff going on. Biogas. Risk. What is risk? Raw cotton. Short on cotton. It'll get there. Don't worry about it. We're starting to make some beer. Alright, let's restore this brewery. The beer is going to bring them back. The beer is going to bring the people back to this little neighborhood. Okay, well, I haven't got much in the way of animals. Wild oats. How's our... I can't... Oh, there's groundwater. Wow! Okay, I'm guessing they turned that sucker off until we had done some very special... Done all the story things. So I'm guessing we can just crack all those things back on. They're not going to survive. But anyway... Kind of makes the game a little bit challenging. Bees? Do we want people to have bees? Yeah, sure, why not? There you go, eat some bees! Ah, bees! Starting to eat into our groundwater, and I want a little bit more fresh air, because that's what I'm struggling with. That will give me some fresh air. Have we trended? Yeah, we trended everything in the green. Oh, power's having a problem now. Because there's always something. Money seems up, so I wonder if we go for those funny dunny those ones, those solar power trees. They take money. Can we make it work? Let's get rid of a couple of those. Oh, we've got some deer. Is that working on our plan? I got one animal. Where were the solar trees? There. Get those going. There we go. Well, I just got the basketball player, so I don't seem to have any trouble getting people. What I have trouble with is getting animals, and I'm not quite sure what they want. I mean, we've got plenty of bee stuff, and we've got plenty of, oh, we're a bit short on power, but nah, we just need to conquer the level, really. Got plenty of bee stuff. And I planted lots of other stuff, but I'm just not quite sure what anything wants. I mean, can I... No, I can't get rid of... Half the stuff I can't get rid of. So, what happens if we remove all that? And just put in a bunch of oak trees. Yep, let's just go for a bunch of oak trees and see if we can make some happiness happen. You know, I think the answer's been staring me for a while, and it said pause menu. I thought it was this thing. So I hit the pause menu, and I have an inhabitants database. And in here is lots and lots and lots of different things for attracting animals. So for foxes, I need solitary trees. Deer require whatever that is. Chickens require that. Cow goes moo. Grizzly bears requires those big, big trees. So let's see if we can attract grizzly bears, and nobody knows what albino bison needs. Grizzly bears, and what else could we possibly pull in? Elk, whatever that is. So I got some pictures there. Okay. Track some grizzly bears. Let's give it a go. Try not to delete Agent Boar. Beach. Was it those things in the picture? I don't know how many of those. Okay, so that one was grizzly bears, and what else was there? All sorts of weird things. Can't get those pumas. All those are question marks. Special, funny. Wow, okay. Everyone remember what those trees look like. I wish it was a little bit more simple. Can we even get those? Can we even get... They look white birch. Was that what they look like? Maybe try planting a few white birch trees. Take all those out. Get some white birch trees in there. Shh. Yeah. Oh, hang on. What? Is that what they look like? What are those? White birch. Yeah, no, those are white birch. We got the boar dude in. I don't know how we get grizzly bears. Come on, grizzly bears. Give me... Papa needs a bunch of grizzly bears. I'm just going to put more trees on top of trees. Okay, I think I'm getting close. I managed to attract a grizzly bear. And what is the pictures? They tell you something. You need all of the things on the picture. So where it's like grizzly bear, you need all 7 of those little grizzly bear thingies. The bison require all whatever those are. I don't even think I can make those. Crocodile, like half the stuff I don't even have. Caribou needs stuff I don't even think I have. A boar, I think I already have a boar, don't I? Didn't I already attract a boar? Who knows? Whatever kind of trees those are, do I have those? And in many cases, it just seems to be 4 of a particular kind of tree. So olive trees, I could probably do it with olive trees. I managed to get a grizzly bear. I lost my deer for a bit once I figured it out. So if I jam 4 of these down, will that give me what I need? It's kind of really hard to tell because yes, I did it. They don't really appear straight away. And that kind of really threw me. I mean, look, I got my little boars up and running, and I'm quite happy. Challenge accepted. We probably need to restore. Your final challenge. Generate an habitat for 15 humans and 15 animals. No block should be decayed. Wow. I kind of feel that's a little bit beyond what I'm kind of capable of doing. I mean, how on earth are you going to do that? That sounds absolutely impossible. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. I just think I killed an animal. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play a little bit of Blockhood. You got the idea. Basically, challenge mode all the way and try and get enough animals, which is super difficult. People are much easier to capture. Much easier to capture. Maybe I'll get a few more animals. Who knows? But that's all for me, and we'll just assume I finished this quest because of awesomeness. Goodbye.